And if you all are here, let me know if you can hear me or not. I might be having some audio issues. All right, so let me share my screen, see if this works. Just bear with me, give me one moment. Okay. Hopefully you all should be able to see me here. If not, let me know. Just double checking if you can see my screen. Thank you, Jake. Yep, I think I got this to work now. So I think now you all should be able to see the screen. There may be a little delay. Aha. Figuring things out with technology. It's not Zoom, so we got this now. All right, so here we go. We're on Bandlab here. So what you see is when you create a new project in Bandlab, so you're allowed to, well, not allowed, you can save your projects. You can start a live session so others can, I think, tune in on your project. These are things I'm still relatively learning, just so that experience going through. You can publish it to your community that you follow on Bandlab. But it basically works very simple, just similar to GarageBand or Logic. It has very similar applications. Music isn't my background, but I love creating music. So it's definitely something for anyone who's interested in creating music or audio tracks. It's not something you definitely need to be an expert at, but you can also learn to be an expert at it. And that just goes with anything, just good, just practicing and keep getting better. The more you practice, the better you'll get. But this is a very easy program, so I don't want to talk too much, but I will sometimes try to show you all my thought process around sort of creating a song, what I would do. Again, I'm not a music expert, but just more about having fun, what I like to hear. I listen to a lot of different genres, but I really love hip hop. So I'm gonna try to see if I can somewhat make something creative into some creative hip hop beat. I don't know what I'm gonna go for, but the fun of making music is just trying out many different things. So here's what I have right now. I think this is just a basic starting pattern. One thing I meant to mention when you go to a new project, also this is a free program you could sign up for, free software you could sign up for. You just need an email and an account name, and then you create your own password. But when you create a new project, you have the option to, if you all can see this, excuse me, you can choose an instrument track, which you have different MIDI sounds to play through your keyboard. You could choose a drum machine. You could choose a mic track if you want to record new vocals, if you want to plug anything in with the guitar and bass. So there's a lot of different options there. And so right now I just have this one track, and you could sort of shorten the windows if they're too close together or enlarge them. I'm just going to do that real quick. Actually, let me go to a new track. Let's see. Okay. Just testing some things out here. So it's part of learning the program too. But when you add a new track, I just added the drum machine track. You can go to instrument, and I think this is what is already pre-recorded in here, but you can edit this to however you want if you click on the instrument area, I believe. And feel free to correct me if anyone who does have experience in this who's watching this definitely knows, let me know. Always open to learning. But clicking the instrument area, I can change around what I like and what I don't like, or if I just want to hear anything different. And if you want to hear what you've made so far, just click play. So right now it's just looping that, which is actually good. So you just know how it sounds repeatedly. Or it works too. You can also change the BPM up here. There is a metronome option, I believe. So I think this is pretty cool, but I'm gonna switch some things around and see how it sounds. And to do that, you could also change the types of instruments that are there as well. So with this, I kind of like that with the close hi-hat, I think is selected there. Yep. And it also shows you which key that is on the keyboard. So if I press the O key, it will play that sound. If I press the F key, it will play that. You know, it depends if you really like to use a mouse and move around and select different areas, or if you kind of want to do it with the, well, do it with the keyboard. You can test things out and record it live. It's really up to you. I've done both ways and just found sort of inputting things is a little bit more comfortable for me. So what you can do is select a note that you don't like, click on it, and it will disappear, or you can re-click on it. If I wanted to change that, I could. See how that sounds. A lot of it is just listening to what's there, what you've already made. Sort of changing around to you, but just hearing what you like. Sometimes I hum things out or tap on depth to get things out. Get sort of happening. I'm not a big fan of that, so see how it sounds without that. It's okay. Shout out to Jake. Thank you for joining. See what else we could add to this. think if you wanted to delete certain sections, I think you can just click that and then press the delete button. Yep. So I'm on Drum Machine 2, which is what I'm editing right here. So I'm just trying to find a good way to start this out. But really, it's just playing around, see what sounds good. See how quick we can whip something up. That's kind of funky. I like that. But old school. I don't know. To make this up now, and so you see, it's that easy to kind of make stuff with this. I mean, that's just a very simple use of one track, but with all the different tracks there, all the different sounds, you have a lot of creative options you could work with. So let me see if I could add something else, or better yet, sorry, give me one moment. Let's see. So this is the fun of just trying this out. Like that was purely accidental, and this sounds pretty cool the way that you can change how that sounds there. I'm trying to get back to the previous screen that I had, but bear with me here. But I love this option of being able to change sort of the filter or how this specific 808 kit sounds here. What I'm trying to figure out here is how to go back. Hmm. Oh, now I see it. Okay. Tab is blocking that. All right. So got a new track. Let's go with bass. So you can select your different instruments. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I kind of do want to watch some 80s breakdancing movies too. There's some classics. Those good vibes, that good energy. That's what it's all about. Hmm. So I'm trying to pick pick something that sounds a little bit deep, but not too deep. And maybe I should really just try something out and change it later, or try to make it later. Get something there to um, see how this works. Yeah, you really don't need any, for those that are watching, any fancy instruments or anything. You really just use your keyboard. It's really that simple, and it lays out everything there for you, so it's very convenient. Um, but I really love to see some of you all just dive in here and create some really dope projects, because many of the youth who come to our space, many of you members, like some of the stuff you've done is amazing. So I just think this is another great platform for y'all to take advantage of at home, or when you're in our space. But it is pretty fun, I'd have to say. Let's try this. I'm not too mad at this. Let me hear the actual. Hmm. All right, see it. Okay, this is what I was looking for, actually. So in this MIDI editor area, you can write out everything, or just record everything as you play it. So let's see. I'm gonna try to write this out because I'm not sure how I want this to sound. You can also change how long you want a certain part of the song to loop. So I really just want that first section. What I generally do is work on one section of a track and then sort of expand that area. I work on one complete section and expand that area, and then go back and fill in all the other parts, change them around as needed. So, there may be something, for example, you can also mute tracks, I believe. So you just click on the M, you can mute it. So if this was a track for me, I would basically just copy and paste all the way through, and then go back and towards the beginning, make the track sort of increase the amount of sounds and instruments that you use, and then increase them as the other musicians have a lot of different ways and creative ways to songs, so it really depends on what works for me. I just found this is a fun and easy way to create songs, but there's so many. And it can be pretty time consuming as you're spending a lot of time listening to what you like, what you don't like. It's still muted. Let's see. So if a note was too long or too short, you can, in the instrument section over here, there's a selection option, a sort of like pen option, and edit. You're able to edit a note as well. So generally, if something's too long, I would click on it and shorten it. You'll see like arrows to shorten it or extend it after you click on it. If you just go to the edge of the note, if you wanted to write a note in, you just click on where you want to write it in, and it will create one for you. But you can move them around and edit it as you please. So let me move this towards the start. See how this sounds. It's okay. Pretty cool. Let's see what happens if I make a long note here. Break it up. Cool. And it's all a learning experience, so a lot of it is just messing around. So I'm gonna stick with this for now. At a later point, I think I'm gonna go back in and change some things around, but just wanted to show you all how simple this is, how quick you can get into this. Let's see. Let me create another track and add maybe one more sound to this. And I think the next time I go, I'll be doing multiple sessions of going through Bandlab. So if there's anything that I didn't go over this time, I'd love for you all to tune into the next time we announce another Bandlab session, because I'll definitely be diving more into all the cool functions in here. So I'm going to go with another drum machine, but I'm going to change around what's used. Actually, no, let's not do drum machine. Let's go for instruments. So where is X on here? Oh. Also, you can, if there's this, you can also use shortcuts by selecting a note. We need to select and pressing Control and C, and then Control V to copy and paste it, which is what I just did. This definitely isn't what I was originally going for, but I love what I came up with, and that's just a big part of the fun of playing around with this. Um, it just sounds really interesting, but this is not what I originally planned. And so a lot of times that may happen. The more you play around with different sounds and instruments, it's just so much fun trying out different things. I think so. I'm going to save this. I'm going to call this Flagship KL test track. And then let's save it. All right. So, excuse me. So this is my track so far. The more you could spend hours, days going through and making like the perfect track. It's just a lot of fun when you really get into it. And you could add quite a few tracks, as you could see, and add more if you'd like. But it's a real fun program. It's just really fun playing around with music. I think the big part of this is definitely sharing your music with others. So any Flagship members who are on this, I would definitely encourage you to share with other members or just share with the world and the community that you're in, just the music that you make and anything creative you came up with this, because you will definitely find others who have a lot of cool creative ideas and you could work together in creating some great content. So I definitely encourage you all to try this out. Feel free to ask me any questions. And I'm always available to try something like this out together online in a larger group or any other time. So please let me know what works for you all, what you all enjoyed, what you all would like to see next time. And I hope you all did enjoy this. Just a couple announcements. We will be, we'll be open on. Oh, good question. What is my username on Bandlab? You know what? I think it should be. I think it should be Flagship Clubhouse or K London. Let me double check on that. We will share that with you momentarily. Let me go back actually. Oh, it's just my name. Okay. That was blanking me for a minute. So if you can, we'll be creating another account, but right now it's just my name, Kamal London. So if you find my name, you could find this track, what I've made. And, definitely if you have any input you'd like to add to this track or add your own sounds to this track, please feel free to. I will also be creating another track in here that might be a little bit detailed in the future, so I'd love to have some other input on here. But yes, if you just type my name into Bandlab, you should find my page. So But yeah, please ask any questions. Also, feel free to, if you'd like to email me, you can reach out to me at klondon@theclubhousenetwork.org. Feel free to reach out to me any questions around Bandlab. I hope you all did enjoy this. Hope you want to see more. We will be doing we'll be doing some more Bandlab streams on this. We are open tomorrow at 2:30. Excuse me, 2 o'clock. We are open tomorrow at 2 o'clock. For members, so if you wanted to come and visit us and try out Bandlab in person together, you're welcome to. Just remember to sign up on our website. You can visit flagshipclubhouse.org to sign up for a slot to visit tomorrow. We're also open Saturday at 12 o'clock, and you can also visit our website to sign up for hours and to visit. As usual, memberships acquired, but we will be open tomorrow and Saturday. And we'd love for you all to visit us and know that we are open during this time. We are still practicing social distancing, and we're here to be creative and a resource to you all. So let us know what we can do and what you'd like to see as far as online content. But I hope you all did enjoy Bandlab. I'd really love for you all to explore a little bit more, try it out in your free time. You know, it's not something you really need to use at a certain time of the day. You can use it whenever you'd like. It's very simple to use, but feel free to try it out, and let's see if we can create, a good track together, a good community clubhouse track that we can create together, whether it's vocals, whether it's just instrumental. But, let's get together as a group, see what we can create out of this, because I guarantee you all it is a lot of fun. So again, hope you all enjoyed this, and always feel free to reach out to us on Instagram at Flagship Clubhouse. We also have our Facebook page, and as usual, feel free to visit our website. But until next time, stay creative, y'all, and please visit us. We will be open, and we will be sharing more information about some interesting and fun upcoming activities at the Flagship. So please stay tuned.